103.1, Austin's 80s station. It's the JD and Sandy Show. I can't believe I've been in Austin for 30 years and never done this. But yesterday, Landry and I loaded up, went and did it. I'll tell you what that is in just a sec, but I want to let you know also a chance for you to win $1,000 coming up at 9 o'clock this morning. Be here for that. Also, to give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok, it's at JBSandyATX. Yesterday, I went and played golf at Butler Pitch and Putt. And
old school.
It is fantastic. I mean, it's hard to believe that there is a little bitty 9-hole golf course basically in the heart of downtown Austin. It's right at Riverside, Barton Springs, and Lamar. Ducked in there, kind of behind the other side of the street from P. Terry's. You know what I mean?
You could drive by it and not notice.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah,
It's
you'd
hidden.
never know it was there if you didn't know. And it's a little bitty, I think the longest hole on the entire golf course is 103 yards or something like that. You go in, it's super cheap to play. Kids under 18, $7. Adults, $14. You carry 2 golf clubs with you and just have a blast. It's
That's
awesome.
cool.
And the people that run it inside the golf shop, they call it the amateur shop because most golf courses call it a pro shop. They call it the amateur shop. And they're just nice as can be. Like, oh, yeah, first time here. We're glad you're here. Come back, blah, blah, blah. Met a really nice couple that were here on a little short trip, a little, what do you call it? Anniversary trip. Young couple. They had 2 little girls that are 4 and 2 years old. And they were just here by themselves. They left the kids back in Georgia with her mom, paired up with them, had a great time, and just walked and hit the golf ball and hit it again till you put it in the hole. But it's great. I mean, it doesn't matter if you can't play golf at all or not. It's really, really cool.
You wouldn't have that. I haven't done it, but you wouldn't have that intimidation factor that you have on a real golf course. Like,
exactly.
Everyone's probably duffing it and whatever.
Exactly. It doesn't mean anything. You're just out there to have some fun. And we're really fortunate. I mean, I can't help but think, and I wish my brain didn't work this way, but it's kind of like the insurance commercials. You can't help becoming your parents. And you're like looking around going, man, I wonder how much this land's worth. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, it's a big chunk of land, and it's right there.
The city owns it, right? And then they did a contract to run it.
Oh, they did? I don't know any of that.
To operate, was my understanding. Because it changed hands just a handful of years ago. It changed hands. This one family had operated it for 50 years, and some loophole in the paperwork, they didn't get it in, and it changed hands. But I think from what I heard, they injected some life into it.
It's great.
Made it cool. Yeah,
it's super cool. You could really make a day of it and play the pitch and putt and then go across the street, literally, and play Peter Pan.
They have funny billboards out, too. Like you and Landry sent a picture standing in front of a Ron Burgundy billboard that says, "Stay classy, Austin."
Yeah.
And there's like a Caddyshack billboard saying out there, too. It looks very cool.
It's fun. It's a great thing to do. You're done in a couple of hours, too. It's short little holes, and you have a good time. And I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I'll definitely go back and play.
How did your daughter play?
She played pretty good, actually. I was pleasantly surprised. She's got to learn about putting, like learning how hard to hit it and all that stuff. That just takes time. It just takes a little bit of time, but I'm glad that she's showing an interest in playing golf. And now, of course, I'm going to go overboard and get her clubs and shoes and lessons and all that stuff.
But that's probably a really good way to start, because everyone starts and all you think about is the driving range and hitting it far. When the pitching and the putting is more important.
Exactly. Anything in real golf inside of 100 yards is the most important part of the game, right?
Right.
So, but I was just happy that Austin still has that little pitch and putt right in the middle of the city. That it's amazing. You don't even know it's there. When you're driving around it. It's very cool and cheap and just really well run too. I wish I'd have bought a hat or a T-shirt or something while I was there, but it just gives me a reason to go back and check it out. You know what's also fun is when like this couple that we were playing with had not spent time in Austin before. So it's fun that like, where are you guys doing? Where are you staying? And we got done and they were going to lunch and they were walking. They were going to grab an Uber somewhere. They were staying at the JW Marriott downtown. And I was like, hey, if you haven't had barbecue yet, there's a really cool little funky old Austin barbecue joint literally across the street.
Gray Mesquite.
Gray Mesquite. Yeah. And I was like, it's cool old Austin. I said city almost lost it, but the employees just bought it back and it's a cool hang. And so we're like, all right, we're going to go do that. And
nice.
so
that's cool.
We saw him walking over to Gray Mesquite and checking it out. So great job, Butler, pitch and putt. Very, very good. Coming up next, JB, did you attend this gender reveal or did you just hear about it?
No. I wouldn't go to my own gender reveal.
But you found what might be the most annoying gender reveal party ever? Is that accurate?
And hey, forgive me wherever this lands. It happened in Austin, I believe.
Oh, so I
saw it on social media and I was like, no.
All right, stay with us. JB will tell us all about it. Coming up next on Austin's 80s station, 103.1. The world's most annoying gender reveal party apparently happened in Austin. JB's going to tell us about it in just a moment. A quick request, a small public service announcement. You fireworks lovers, I know you pyromaniacs are out there. You want to snap off your lady fingers and shoot off your bottle rockets and do all that stuff. Can you just wait till the 4th of July? We don't need it on the 3rd. One night, okay, I get it. That's fine. I'll put up with it. But we don't need it all night on the 3rd, too.
Or the 5th.
Yeah.
What's I'm in Austin near downtown, so it's not a big factor. What's the ruling in Cedar Park?
Doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is.
I just wonder if they're illegal, but people are definitely firing them, huh?
I think it is illegal in Williamson County.
And we haven't had much rain. Keep that in mind. It's pretty dry out there.
You're right.
It's definitely illegal in the Austin city limits. People do not care about that. I'm looking up right now to see.
I think Williamson County you're not supposed to, but I think people do it anyway. And it's allowed
especially
in our
private land.
And I feel bad for a lot of the dogs.
Yeah.
Some dogs get scared to death. Did you find it, Trisha?
They say that some fireworks are still allowed in parts of unincorporated Williamson County, but they're encouraging people not to shoot them off within the city limits.
Okay. Yeah. Well, just save it for the 4th if you've got them, okay?
Come on, you guys. Let us sleep the other nights, please.
JB, tell us about this gender reveal that you were at.
It showed up in my social media feed because someone I know was there.
Okay.
I don't know who the people are, but it was in their story, and it was, oh my gosh.
See the look on JB's face, right? It's painful to even say, right?
Okay, my daughter's 23. Gender reveal was not a thing. When your daughter was born 15 years ago, was that a thing?
No, thank the Lord.
No, it's a very new thing, and it's just another reason to have another dang party and collect gifts from people, I swear. But it was on a rooftop in downtown Austin on a pickleball court. And they threw a ball up and hit it. Poof.
The ball
Pink
explodes.
Dust.
Oh, God.
Pink dust everywhere and a bunch of 20-somethings cheering and whooping. And I was like, oh, gosh, you're annoying.
I don't even know you and you're annoying.
And those videos of these they're not going to age well. You're going to look back on those and be like, what were we thinking? Why did we do that?
Right?
They went all out, though. A pickleball on a rooftop?
Yeah.
Is that one of those fancy buildings downtown today? Is that common to have a pickleball
I guess.
on the roof?
I don't know. They're popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the only one that doesn't have a pickleball court or has never played it.
You never played it either?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I wouldn't. I just wouldn't be annoying about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have friends who love pickleball so much they built their own court in their backyard.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
if you
terrible
love it, you
for your
love
neighbors.
it.
It's the most annoying sound.
Oh, that's right. Your friend.
I have a friend
Yeah.
in Terrytown, and the very wealthy family that combined like 3 lots put a pickleball court right up against her fence, and so she has to listen to that on the evenings. Like, it's just an annoying sound.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, gosh.
So, they're having a girl, these people?
Yeah, I guess so.
According to the ball.
Boy.
You know.
And Trisha said she would have full on had a gender reveal party, but she's going to look like a single mom at it because I wasn't going to go to it.
Well, I'm not up to the rules on gender reveals. Again, it wasn't a thing when my daughter was born, but do they do there's blue and pink. Is there a non-binary gray dust?
What if you get a yellow cake? Let me be clear. When I said I would have done it, that was back when the gender reveal was simply slicing a cake and the inside of the cake was blue or pink. This was before the fireworks that like burnt hundreds and hundreds of acres at a gender reveal gone wrong. This was before the pickleball. This was before the gender reveals got ridiculous. I would have been happy with the little cake slice.
Yeah, I wouldn't have anything to do with it. No, thank you. It's embarrassing. Just embarrassing all the way around. And everyone's just trying to top each other with it, too.
Yeah.
Right. And they want to go viral.
Right.
It's not about, okay, that might have been cute, but it's about going viral online.
Right.
Let's be honest. It's not just about you and your partner and your friends. It's more than that.
Yeah, it's like the
It's good
promposals.
content is probably what they said. This is going to be great content.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
It's like
Although
promposals. Nobody just asks anymore. You have to do something big and crazy for a
The
promposal.
promposal. Oh. Guys, stop it. Stop
Sandy's
it.
always like, oh my God, they are going to be so embarrassed down the road when this video comes back around.
They are. They're going to
Some
be.
of them are a little cringy, but
They're going to be like, what was I thinking to do that? To ask this girl to go to prom with me by filling her car up with M&Ms and Skittles.
oh
You know
God,
what
I would
mean?
love that so much if that had happened.
But the funny one was, there was a funny one with a kid that played hockey. One of the kids that Landry goes to school with. What did he do?
Oh, okay. What did he do? He somehow incorporated a bad word into his question.
Yeah.
What was it?
It
And I
would
was
be
like, only this
pucking
kid.
great if you went to prom with me. Yeah. That's what he had. Each kid hold a letter.
Hold this a letter. It would be pucking great.
Yeah.
All right. I just found an article on some of the new trends for parents. These are newer things.
okay.
These did not exist when our children were born. Conception announcements. Couples are now sharing IVF success, embryo transfer day, or even ovulation test results as a pre-pregnancy announcent.
Stop. Oh my God.
Name reveal parties are a thing.
Name reveals.
Ultrasound 3D scan viewing parties are now a thing.
What?
Registry reveal are now a thing. And there's one more. The nursery reveal.
Oh.
How you decorated it. So it's really nothing to do with the baby at all. It's just to do with you getting all of the attention about all the things that you're doing. An ovulation reveal party.
Is that like
that
when you
one
let them know your mucus plug is there or
That's
something?
nothing but way before the mucus plug.
What's
Sammy.
the mucus plug?
The mucus plug's when you're about to give birth. That's when you know you better hurry it up, is when your mucus plug shoots out.
How about a C-section scar reveal?
Come on.
First breastfeeding reveal.
Whether or not you pooped or did not poop on the table during birth reveal.
What do they
is
call
every
that?
woman's
What do they call
nightmare.
that first poo?
Mercomium reveal.
reveal.
The crusty belly button reveal. Like when it falls off.
Umbilical reveal.
Yeah. So gross.
If you think about all of this, having a baby is disgusting.
It really is.
It's really, really gross, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't recommend it.
No, but it's worth it. I have my nephew and he and his girlfriend are going to have a baby And I sent him a text. I said, congratulations, your life is about to change for the better, but it's about to change a whole lot.
A whole lot.
It's the JB and Sandy Show on Austin's 80s station, 103.1. It wasn't that long ago that you went to the hill country just to climb up Enchanted Rock. Maybe hit a little shop or two in Fredericksburg. Now it's all about the hill country wineries. And this has been growing over the years. They're
now calling, have you heard it? They're calling Fredericksburg the Aspen of Texas.
Really?
Really?
Because of the private jets lined up to come in and out for the weekend.
They have a little airstrip out there?
I guess so. I guess so. And people come in for, to go bop around and do wine tastings and shop. There's some newer hotels there. It's quite it's always been a pretty good Texas destination, but now it's like over the top.
It used to be huge at Christmas. I remember Christmas time in Fredericksburg with the quaint little German town that's decorated up and all that stuff.
The shopping and stuff.
But there's a winery now in Johnson City that is luring the people in that don't even love wine with a classic ghost story.
Yes, I do not drink wine, but if all of the wineries were lined up and this was one of my options to go to, I would choose this one for this reason alone. The Charleston Taylor Estate Winery. It's only been open for like a month. I feel like they're like, we got to figure out how to get some of these winery people into our place. The owners said that they discovered a 40-foot deep well from the 1800s on the grounds. And they said that when you lean over it, you can hear a woman's voice coming from the bottom of the well. So they were so convinced they heard somebody. They had a New Orleans guy, a ghost hunter from New Orleans. He came in.
New Orleans ghost hunter. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of ghosts in New Orleans, Sandy. Kind of that weird kind of stuff goes on there.
Vampires too, but
yeah. He said, absolutely. There is a woman at the bottom of this well. It is a ghost, and she sounds drunk, is what the ghost hunter said.
Oh.
So the next thing that these owners did was they filled up a bucket full of wine, lowered it down into the well, and when they brought it back up, half the wine was gone. Dun, dun, dun. You guys.
That doesn't convince you of a ghost. I don't know what will.
I mean, right? They named the ghost Stephanie, too, and visitors can come and enjoy Stephanie's company.
I would have named her Jessica.
Me too. Like
the well, the baby that fell down the well.
Yeah. Baby Jessica captivated a nation.
I remember that.
So this is a new place in Johnson City. They just happen to have a ghost named Stephanie. They brought in a ghost hunter from New Orleans. And
if they made this up, brilliant.
Yeah.
Right? I'd go.
Yeah. There's no disproving it.
No.
You know what I mean?
The guy from New Orleans confirmed it. I mean, I don't know what more you need.
Yeah. But this would make you
He
go
leaned
out
over,
there.
said, I hear it too.
You would go, Trish?
I would go. I absolutely would go. I'd probably drink wine and feel like crap the next day too, because since I was there, right? But I'd go for the ghost.
Aren't there ghost tours in Austin though?
Yeah, I see a promotional vehicle for one on South Congress all the time. That it's a hearse.
Ugh,
It's like Austin haunted tours or something like that. Yeah, that's a thing. There's some walking haunted tours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it starts at 8
downtown.
o'clock. I found it. Austin Ghost Tours starting at 8 o'clock from the Driscoll, which forever people
It's also haunted.
Haunted, right.
Speakeasy, they've talked about being haunted. That bar, in that elevator, that old elevator in Speakeasy.
Yeah.
There's a few, because there were, it seems to be like from that heyday of like brothels and prohibition.
Yeah.
That was a good time to turn into a ghost, I guess.
It was a preferred ghost type.
That was like we were talking earlier about gender reveals being a trend. That was a trend then. I'm going to become a ghost.
There's the Lizzie Borden ghost tours too. Was she the one that was killed at the Driscoll? I don't know.
I don't know. That name sounds familiar.
Was she one of the Annihilators? I guess that's my question. One of the Annihilators?
From the servant killer Annihilator.
Yeah, that was the first
who terrorized Clarksville.
Clarksville.
In the late 1800s.
Yeah. All right. Well, what was the name of the Johnson City place, Trisha?
It is, hold on, let me get back over to it. The Charleston Taylor Estate Winery. Only been open for a month, Johnson City.
Well, they're doing some good marketing, that's for sure.
Smart.
It is.
This is the JB and Sandy Show podcast. You can listen live every morning on 103.1 in Austin or stream the show on the iHeartRadio app.